guys. Sorry, I've been very busy. Mostly because school and, well, the work. Of course, I got transferred over to a new location and I just haven't been making very much videos. And I thought maybe I could just quickly make this video about this whole thing about Funimation and all these other sites like Hidive and Crunchyroll. Mostly I want to just talk about Crunchyroll because I think it's important that I tell you about Crunchyroll, okay? Or, wait, no. About Hidive. Sorry, Hidive, not Crunchyroll. So, Hidive, let's just say, it is a new type of subscription service, okay? Now, everyone knows Crunchyroll, everyone knows Funimation, and, most people, go and they use Funimation to watch their favorite anime, whether that be like, I don't know, let's see, Bleach, or maybe Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, or any of the shonen type of animes that you grew up watching. Let's see, Sailor Moon, maybe, and a bunch of others. Now, Hidive is a little bit of a different story, okay? You pay $5 a month, and you get all these interesting stuff of brand new animes, and of course, Hidive is doing their best to upload much more cool, awesome animes. So you have something like Love Lops, which apparently it's sort of a harem, but it also, let's just say, has many interesting things happen. So it basically is all about this guy who lives alone in, I guess, an apartment or a condo or whatever. And one day he gets up, he watches a really interesting show or something, and the fortune teller tells him his fortune by just giving him 5 simple keywords, and then he just goes out and he just explores his day. Then all of a sudden, out of pure curiosity, he ends up making some very interesting accidents. Mostly, let's see, women running into him. One woman completely accidentally running into him, and the guy ends up falling flat on his face with a woman sitting on top of his face and looking straight up at her panties. Yes, I know, I'm going a little bit in the sexual territory, but hey, what could I say? I mean, it's, how do you say it? Let's just say that all this stuff that happens within the Love Flops just completely goes out the window, okay? Now, I've seen all sorts of animes throughout my whole entire life, okay? I've seen many different ones, Sailor Moon, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, or even the original. I've seen Bleach, I've seen, the most recent one with Thousand Year Blood War. I've seen many different animes, and some of them are very hilarious, others not so much, okay? Now, for Love Flops, I just have to say, it's, I watched one episode and I was just like, you know what, I can't for the life of me watch this, okay? I can't. I cannot watch something like this because of how stupid it is. I watched a little bit of the first episode, and by that time I was just like, okay, you know what, this is so dumb, this is so stupid, it doesn't really have very much meaning, okay? Now, of course, if you take Interspecies Reviewers, for example, that one is much more hilarious and funny because, it's all about these 4 guys. They end up going to female brothels of different creatures, and they end up giving up reviews after having a one-night stand with each individual female creature, whether that be a hyena, a fairy, a spider woman, a fox spirit woman, you name them. There are all sorts of different ones. Even a gigantic one that lives on a freaking goddamn volcano. How in the God's name can someone like that even exist in this life? Like, literally. over many times, in many animes that you see, there's a lot more of sexy damsels in distress of women that are just so goddamn gorgeous and beautiful, even ones that are vampires. And now, okay, and let's just take it from me, I'm a vampire, because the name vampire is in the title of my name. Yes, it's called Kuri the Vampire. So, what else do you expect? Anyways, yes. So, getting back to what I was saying beforehand, okay? Hidive, it's a little bit different. You just pay $5 compared to Crunchyroll, which, if you look at Crunchyroll, you only pay about $7 and you get a whole bunch of. They have a massive library on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is the most common among all anime subscription services that offer really great high-end animes, and they're even paired up with some third parties. I know because I know I've tried it, once. I tried it for a good few weeks, and then afterwards I was just pretty much done with it. There was one, I forgot the name of it, but it was about this woman who has dreams about this one interesting vampire demon type of thing, and she has no idea who he is or whatever. And then next thing you know, in the later episodes, she all of a sudden becomes a server to all these interesting spirits type of demons or whatever. So that's basically pretty much it in a nutshell. You have a lot of things you have a lot of things of so many different animes. You have many different exclusive animes completely dedicated to a subscription service, and you have other ones as well. There's a lot of, there's some movies on Hidive, and I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll has a lot. And by all means, I'd say give Hidive a chance, okay? It's still new. It's not quite up to par with what Crunchyroll offers, but it's really good. It's really good. There's, much of our more modern day seasons of animes are actually on there. So, Love Flops, I'm pretty sure that's on Crunchyroll, that's on 9anime, that's probably, I'm not sure about Funimation, but I definitely know it's on 9anime Crunchyroll for sure. Other ones, let's see, there was one I was watching about maybe like a few days ago. It was something about this one girl. She all of a sudden decides to summon up a whole bunch of different princesses. And I don't know why you would want to do that in the first place. I mean, come on, be realistic here, okay? Summing up 100 type of princesses and stuff, it has such a long title, I can't even, remember the whole entire name of it. Seriously. The type of enemies, a lot of Japanese creators come up with, it's amazing. Although I honestly have to say, if I were to pick my favorite harem anime, it probably would be, besides Interspecies Reviewers, which I know that there's a new manga volume coming out for it, which I'm totally looking forward into reading. I haven't actually read yet of Ghost Reaper Girl Volume 3, which I need to read it because it's so good. Because, for those who don't know, who've never actually heard of that manga before, definitely give it a try. It's really good. I've tried, I've read the first two mangas, and it's really good. It's really good. It's all about this girl. She's, she was once part of a film or a show called Ghost Reaper Girl. And so, she goes and, and wants to, partake in actually being, an actual the Ghost Reaper girl or something, or surprising into another role of a film or a show. And then one day, all of a sudden, that day where somehow the record label guy or whatever, he all of a sudden, she doesn't realize that he's actually a demon of some kind, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the spirit person offers this lady a chance to get vows of revenge on others, other demon type of people, and so the spirit all of a sudden turns into a scythe, in which case it's given to her, and now she becomes a reaper. So that's why it's called Ghost Reaper Girl in a nutshell. But yes, 1 and 2 of the manga for Ghost River Girl is out now. You can go buy it on Amazon. It's really really good. I highly recommend reading it for those out there that are manga enthusiasts. Now, the third one I haven't gotten reading yet, but I am looking forward into reading it. It's really really good. I hopefully it is good since I haven't read it yet. Now, another good one to probably read, and I just started reading it, is the All About the Raid to the Pumpkin Queen. So, for those that probably remember The Nightmare Before Christmas, you remember the movie. I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably have seen it as a kid, or probably out of high school or in high school, and they're probably watching it for the first time ever. Let's just say that the sequel to it is, how shall we say, it's okay. I'm not gonna deny. I'm gonna say that it really amazes me the way how Jack Skellington decides to marry Sally, and all of a sudden he takes her to this next holiday, which is Valentine's Town. I'm not gonna go into more details about it because I know some of you guys haven't read it yet. So, for those who are really, really into this whole romantic bullshit, and honestly, there's so much love bullshit in this world. I swear to God, it's absolutely crazy. So, if you take into consideration and you love everything with romance and love and dread and all that stuff that comes with love, you can definitely read it. It's #1 charting on Amazon, and I think you can get it for about $14. It's only about, I don't know, 515 pages, I think. And I've already gotten onto chapter 2, so I'm almost near the end of chapter 3. Or actually, wait, no, near the end of chapter 2, and gonna eventually start on chapter 1. Chapter 3. My God, I cannot speak today. But yes, Hidive is definitely a well-worthy, it's definitely a worthy subscription service to check out. There's a lot of different things. There's even dubs and a whole bunch of others. And so yes, the main page is pretty easy to navigate. And you can also, it's also available for for Androids and iPhones and such, so you can watch it. It's even available if you have a special Roku TV or a smart TV. You can definitely download from there. You can watch. I know Crunchyroll's on there as well as Funimation, so you can definitely watch your animes from there. I'm trying to have access to my TV, so that way I can actually literally watch some anime directly on my TV, and that way I don't have to bother getting up and having to go to my computer. Because god damn it, I want to watch some awesome anime, even ones that I haven't seen in quite a while. And there's even some really good movies. If you remember Final Fantasy VII, and you have actually played the game, and even you've played the the remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the one that's like a controversial type of a game where half the people enjoy the remake and other people dislike it. And I know, some people are gonna argue with me saying, "Hey, wait a minute, Enemy Core 85. The remake is a lot better than the original." Because, the original was all just 2D, it was made back in 1990s, and yeah, now it's, the year 2022, and you should be enjoying and stuff, and all the greatness. But, to be honest, I don't really care much for the remake, okay? If you enjoy the remake, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge, you. Quarter Sonic was completely jackass. He was a jerk. He obviously had a lot of problems, and he's learned his lesson not to ever do and say things to be mean to his viewers and subscribers. Okay, he's learned that already. But I will say though that you know, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the complete edition, was really, really good. I enjoyed it, even though I know other people would probably not, because, there is, you do see Tifa's boobs, but hey, who's the judge? I'm not judging. I like boobs. I even actually love women in general. So, yeah, there you go. And anybody who says differently must either A, live under a floor, live in their mother's basement, and have never ever gone out and actually literally take a view of the world of what women look like in modern age. Yes, there are still some women out there that apparently very are overprotective of their child because they apparently don't understand the whole meaning of love, and they obviously failed at it when they were young. Maybe. Anyways, that basically puts it at an end for this video. So if you, of course, are looking into, trying to find which is better between, Crunchyroll, Hidive, definitely give Hidive a chance. It's not bad, but there could be a lot of improvements within Hidive. Okay, I'm right now currently using it, so hey, I only have to pay $5, and that's not a bad deal. Of course, I could always just pay $7 for Crunchyroll, but hey, $5 is a much more better deal than paying $7. You can save $2. You can save $2 if you just go with Hidive, okay? And yes, I know. People are gonna just say, hey, go with Crunchyroll. And yes, I know someone who works at Crunchyroll, and he's obviously, he earns great money. I think he's a manager or something, but yes, I know he works for Crunchyroll and stuff like that. And I've actually been at the Crunchyroll HQ before in San Francisco, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool inside. They have a gigantic screen, and you can check out all the animes and preview animes, and it's really cool, really good. I saw a little preview for, what was it now? Konosuba, which the abridged version, definitely give it a try. Yeah, definitely watch the abridged version. Even though apparently Lord Daedrift apparently lacks into making the next season, which obviously for about 30 to 40 years I've been wondering whatever happened to it. It's such a shame because it's such a really, really good, hilarious anime. I mean, hell, Lord Daedrift shoves in a whole bunch of different type of hilariousness to it. It's funny. Even bring in, Mr. FedEx guy who apparently, jokes around and makes hilarious things. And, if you watch episode 2 of the abridged version, it's actually funny. It's a classic. It's great. It's everything. Everything one could get a laugh at. I mean, if you also like Spy X Family, that's also a really, really good anime. Of course, I've actually, there's an abridged version right now over on YouTube. I think it's called something Red Entertainment or something. But yes, just type it up on YouTube. You can definitely look it up. It's definitely a well-worthy anime. It has everything, okay? But yes, that pretty much covers it. So, go give Hidive a look-see. And if you don't like it, you can always cancel it, and you can just go back to Crunchyroll or Funimation, or just watch it for free on 9anime, okay? I'm not judging you. I can understand, but, if you like Hidive, hey, I may want to one day maybe perhaps stream something on Hidive directly on here, although I could probably get copyrighted, but I don't know. Maybe if some, if maybe like some companies get in touch with me and they want to do some cool, awesome, want to do like, partner up with me and allow me to stream any animes directly on either their subscription site, whether that to be on Hidive, Crunchyroll, or whatever. Hey, I'm all for it. I love anime. I find it interesting. I love all sorts of animes. I saw Peter and the Philosopher of Time or something. I seen that one. I saw, what is it? World and the Harem. That one is a really, really good anime. A lot of big boobs, apparently. And apparently there's only 5 guys that end up getting awakened in that world, and everything else is just I I don't know what else to say to that. Honestly, there's a lot, and yes, I am sorry if there wasn't any streaming last time, because obviously I was having such a hard time trying to get it, trying to work on getting this whole thing working, and apparently there were so many times where apparently OBS crashed and I couldn't do anything, so I decided to make, a video. And also, I was going to also stream today, but considering I'm so tired because of my whole entire work schedule and everything, it's a mess. So, there you go. Anyways, again, thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you like this video, definitely click the like button. And of course, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and you'll help be supported by clicking the bell icon with all notifications enabled, because it's important that that you do check out my content as much as possible, because you want to see me, you want to see Kuri the vampire, then definitely hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon with everything with everything enabled, so that way you can watch my LPs, whether that be Let's Play Jack and Dexter, or maybe, I don't know, Scarlet Nexus, or perhaps Tales of Arise, which I need to get back and do more LPs, but right now, with the way how my schedule is right now, it's a little bit up in the air. So, there you go. Anyways, till then, this has been Anime Quarter 85 with me, Kuri the Vampire, and if you want to be supportive of more female vampires and all the cute, lovely girls that exist within this world, even in anime, definitely come help support me. And maybe, if you work for a company like Crunchyroll or Hidive and you want to collaborate with me, you want to partner up with my channel and you want to send me some animes for me to stream, I would be more appreciated. I would love to start a watch party on here if I could. It'd be wonderful, a lot of people could just join in on my channel and, they could watch me, stream some anime, we could watch together, and maybe we could make some jokes, laugh, and I don't know. I mean, you could also follow me on my Discord server, although I honestly don't really use it that much. Mostly because no one really, comments or says anything in that Discord server, and obviously I fail at it because I'm terrible at running such a thing like that, and also too mostly because I don't really use it. But anyways, again, this is Kuri the Vampire from Anime Core 85. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So take care.